Let's welcome to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, from Palestine by way of Berlin, Germany, the challenger, Rany Prince Saadeh.
Rany Saadeh, after securing the fastest submission win in UA Warriors history at UAOS 49, the former BANTAMWEIGHT champ Saadeh has 2 first-round heel hook wins on his promotional resume, but no one's been able to find his chin yet, thanks to lovely angles, elusive movement, damaging sniper-like counters. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt has got an electric scramble, which sometimes gets him out of jail when he finds himself out of position. Training out of Berlin's famous Spitfire gym, he remains fiercely proud of his Palestinian heritage, which presents itself in his durability, in its iron chin, and he has yet to succumb, aided no doubt by his outstanding fight IQ. And he told me this fight week that his time is now.
He's a very, very entertaining fighter, and there's just nowhere in his game that's lacking. Yeah. He's so well-rounded. You can say, okay, this guy's a great striker, this guy's a great submission artist, but he's just so well-rounded that you have no idea where the fight's going to go. And that's dangerous because it gives him the ability to adapt, just like we saw. You know, we had a Muay Thai fighter against basically a Muay Thai fighter. One of them happened to be a little bit better at grappling, so he said, let's grapple. Yeah. Saadeh can take it anywhere he wants to.
And now let's welcome to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, from Morocco by way of Montreal, Canada, the champion, Xavier, the Brickman Alaoui.
Enter the Breadman. Alaoui's a 23-fight vet who beat Joris Dare to become the bantamweight champ 5 years ago, a title which he immediately lost to Lockdog, but won the Arabian belt immediately afterwards with a thunderous counter right hook against the winner play to stop Fabricio Saadeh in 2022, and this is his first title defense since then. A time frame during which he's got mixed results with us as well as at PFL, but he's a TriStar Gym Montreal mainstay with Firhas Zahabi, and that's actually where he sparred with the young Rany Saadeh 6 years ago, would you believe? He comes from a very strong judo background before training boxing with the Grant brothers, which is where he was taken under the wing of the legendary Stefan Potvin. Xavier and I often talk about his background and that, and he remains the first and only man to ever beat Taksim Sabatov, and that was on late notice. He's come close to a UFC contract several times, particularly after the early 10-fight winning streak. He's charismatic, he's well-rounded, he's got bags of attitude and knows exactly what to do when handed a main event slot, particularly when he's defending his Arabian bantamweight title.
You said it all there, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Garden City, Alaoui, it is now time for the main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. It is for the UAE Warriors Arabia Bantamweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, official weight 61.6 kilos. His professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses. From Palestine by way of Berlin, Germany, please welcome the challenger, Rany Saadeh. And now let's welcome his opponent. Across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, official weight 61.6 kilos. He has a professional record of 16 wins, 7 losses. From Morocco by way of Montreal, Canada, let's welcome the reigning and defending UAE Warriors Arabia Bantamweight Champion, Xavier, the Breadman Alaoui. The referee charged Mark Goddard to give the instructions.
If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
Here we go, title on the line, gentlemen. Alaoui keeping that right hand nice and high, just in front of the right eyebrow.
Painting the leg kicks to Saadeh.
Simon, you said that these guys sparred together before, correct?
Yeah, at TriStar, quite a few years ago. Rany went out to Canada, but they both said they didn't, they've changed a lot as fighters since then. They didn't really spar a huge lot, but they know of each other all the way back there in Montreal. Just an interesting added element to this fight, which has been very good natured between the two. They've been both very respectful, but both very quietly determined all week. They know this is a big fight for their careers. Fast stepping left jab from Alaoui. So they're working the outside.
Yeah, 32 years old, 34 years old. Got to make something happen here.
Oh, good left from Alaoui as Saadeh comes into the pocket.
Good calf kick as he steps in. Oh, good shoot from Xavier. Fingers clasped. Should be going up. Yep.
Good post there from Rany. Alaoui wrapping the legs up. Pressure on the knees, negating any shrimp.
Spitfire team asking Rany to get an overhook somewhere.
1 butterfly hook in for Rany. 2 now.
More control from Xavier, keeping him pinned. Short little right hands.
Bit of a stalemate here in this situation. Not sure how long Mark Goddard's going to let this one go.
Good right hand from Xavier. Short little right elbow off the back from Rany.
I think he felt Goddard come in there for a second. threw a hand to keep him away.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Full right hands from Alaoui.
Possible triangle setup here.
Got a high guard going, just making him block it.
Good control from Xavier so far.
Nice use of the leg to push away.
Oh, beautifully done by Rany Saadeh to get up to his feet.
Some sort of stoppage.
Inadvertent shot to the groin. Completely accidental.
Xavier felt it, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can see it in his face.
No, Rany Saadeh did so well to get up to his feet. I thought at some point that Xavier was almost about to get swept. But I know that on the ground process, there's some part of Xavier knows not to change his position too much, knowing there's that heel hooking of Rany Saadeh in those positions is so good. Oh,
Nice two-piece combination from Xavier. Just left jab, right cross.
Almost mirror images of each other, these two.
I love how Alaoui steps into his jab. So wary of countering Saadeh. There's sniping counters from the passage.
Big took.
Right body left.
Yeah, good combo. And he's one back.
And a good right hand from Alaoui in reply.
Just showed his recovery was good.
That jab.
He does step into that powerfully, Simon.
Good right hand to the body from Rany Saadeh. Alaoui slips the left that came after it. Left high roundhouse blocked from Alaoui. Saadeh still happy on the outside. What a feint. Jumping knee from Xavier misses.
1 minute left in round one here. Saadeh showing the shots before he throws them. Trying to get some reads.
Oh, landed the 1-2. Good right hand in the middle of that from Alaoui, but a nice effective counter.
And when these guys open up, it's fireworks.
Range finding left hand from Xavier. Good left from him. Oh, beautiful left hand from Rany Saadeh. Follows with the right behind it as well. Doesn't seem to bother Xavier too much.
That same setup, right to the body, left to the head.
Yeah. Xavier finished the combination, though.
Reverse swing and miss.
Oh. Two guys so similarly matched. Very hard to know who's doing what, because my memory of the round is kind of blended up.
Yeah. Great matchup. Both guys very well conditioned.
There's that good right hand from Xavier that puts Saadeh backwards. That's a great right hand. Well, both fighters got caught several times in that first round, and both showed good recovery. It's just around it. Everything was on tenterhooks. It's almost like there's a tinderbox waiting for a spark.
The only thing you can give is that Xavier had that top control at the beginning of the round. It's really the only edge.
Both fighters get a little bit too close for the power to be telling. Saadeh now cutting off the ankles.
Definitely looks like he's hunting a bit more right now.
Very special with the right hand is Xavier. Sort of the left jab from Rany. Oh, good left hand from Saadeh. Forces Xavier Alaoui to get the takedown on the double and does it.
Great shot, right out in the open. No cage for Saadeh to use to get back to his feet.
Elbows from Rany Saadeh off the back.
Each time Saadeh's thrown that right to the body, left to the head, Alaoui comes straight back with something, whether a punch or a takedown, and Saadeh is wide open for something immediately afterwards, and he's obviously spotted that.
Yeah.
Very clever fight IQ.
Alaoui's very, very good at just finishing the combination. He might not be first, but he's going to be last.
Pinning with the head is Xavier Alaoui.
And a posture up here to try to get a little bit of ground and pound off. Got to be weary of those submissions, though. Saadeh's not the kind of guy to just sit there, have somebody in his guard. He's going to work for it. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's got a nasty triangle, as Rany Saadeh, which I think Xavier Alaoui more than well knows. To keep his arms quite tidy as the bread man.
Really good control off the back from Rany Saadeh, negating any ground and pound damage. Finding just holding on to those hands is Rany Saadeh. A short little right. Not much power with him because of that from Xavier. Godard asking for a bit more action.
Still 2 minutes and 50 seconds to work here for Alaoui, and it doesn't seem like Saadeh has too much of an
nice
answer.
Elbows, though. A couple of those got through, and a good right hand from Alaoui as well.
Saadeh did not like that. That definitely got some urgency going to try and get back to his feet. He's trying to belly down to get to his knees. He's got to be careful about giving up his back here.
He's got one hook in now, is Alaoui. Trying to get round to the back. Holding on to that hand. Let's go of it, does Rany.
Ooh, good opportunity to land some shots.
I think those elbows did some damage to Saadeh.
Slowed down, didn't he?
Yeah.
He certainly has. Good control now from Xavier Alaoui here.
He just a bit more submissive right now.
Shots to the body from Alaoui. Elbows to the body from him. Oh,
just not doing much. Just sat there at the moment. Contemplating.
Oh, big left elbow, and again.
More left hands now from Alaoui.
But a very strong round for Alaoui, breaking Saadeh down a little bit.
Yeah, the active work off his back from Rany Saadeh has stopped.
Yeah, that has ceased.
And he's starting to get a lot of punishment.
He might get a finish
Big
here.
left elbows.
He's looking for one.
Xavier Alaoui looking for the finish.
Going. I think he'll get one, but he stops. Mark
More left shots.
That'll be the end of that, surely.
Saadeh tries to scramble. He's trying to come to his senses, but he seems dazed and confused about what to do in this situation. Underneath the ground and pound barrage from Xavier Alaoui, the champion. Challenger in a lot of problems here.
Saadeh's got a pretty big knot above his left eye there. See one of those elbows glance right off his temple.
Xavier Alaoui working in half guard here. Left elbow across the face from him.
Lockdown position there on the bottom. Saadeh trying to negate a little bit of the hips here.
Strange place to lock someone down.
Yeah.
Still got time to work here, Xavier. 40 seconds.
I think you're right, though, Ali. He could have had him out of there.
It seemed that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
He stopped and then he stopped.
agree.
Maybe he's worried about his arms.
Oh, good left hand. Alaoui bounces Saadeh's head off the canvas with that one.
For half a minute to try and get it done.
Elbows to the ribs now from Alaoui.
He's just softening him up with every single shot. Looking at his corner.
Bleeding nose. Looking for some sort of arming choke, but not enough time, I don't believe.
He's going round to the side, though.
He might do.
It depends on if Saadeh wants out of there or not.
Saadeh's still there. He's still holding on as much as he can. 10-second clapper's gone.
He'll test his arm again.
Will Saadeh
That's it.
wins!
With seconds to go.
Out of nowhere, gets the arm in choke, goes to the correct side and takes the tap with just seconds to go.
I think he had enough.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, if he wants out of there.
Because the timer was on not in seconds.
Oh, my word.
But he lost belief. When you lose belief, it's very hard. It's a long way back.
The Breadman defends his title for the first time with an incredible second round tap that he takes from Rany Saadeh. Wow, that's got to be one of the best wins in Xavier Alaoui's career so far. That was so impressive.
That was gorgeous.
He got rocked in that first round and he came back stronger. And like you guys were pointing out, he may not be the first in the combination, but he makes sure he finishes it. And I think that's what caused the difference, particularly coming into the second round. They both showed great chins in that first round, but in that second, I think it was, like you said, a couple of those elbows, and you could see at some point, once Xavier was able to take Rany down and started the ground and pound going.
Up on the cage goes Xavier Alaoui, celebrating his win. Yeah, that's the danger of admiring your own work, though. You land a combination, you get happy with yourself, you get clocked back with something.
I think he broke his spirit as well.
Yeah.
He broke his spirit, which is the first thing that goes.
It was that exchange of elbows when he had him on the ground there.
Yeah.
That took the wind out of his sails completely, I think.
So close to being finished as well.
Yeah.
Like you said, he paused and then went back to it, but it was a little bit more sporadic. But once he realized he had the choke, possibly, and there wasn't that much fight coming back from his opponent off his back.
Yeah, he didn't try to answer the phone.
You sense that when you're in there as well. You sense that.
Yeah, you can feel him break.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard stops this bout at 4 minutes 57 seconds of round number 2. for your winner by tap out due to an arm triangle submission, and is still the UAE Warriors Arabia Bantamweight Champion, Xavier the Brickman Alaoui. To present the event, let's thank the CEO and General Manager of Palm Sports and UAE Warriors, Mr. Fouad Darwish.
Well, lads, that was a main event
Xavier
that
Alaoui,
more than lived up.
how does it feel to hear Michael Lawrence saying, "And still"?
It's the greatest feeling, man. I'm telling you, I love the sport. It's done so much for me. And I love everybody here. Thank you to everyone. You too, Rio. I love you, brother.
The fact of the matter that we're going through sometimes, that it's raining, there's a lot of things happening in the world, yet you came in through snow to come into Al Ain to win this title.
Well, thank God for Emirates. You know, Air Emirates, they brought me in, no problem. It's beautiful out here. Only rain, nothing else.
You know, it was a great fight. Saadeh was not Baqamat Saadeh. You are Baqamat Saadeh, that means your top happiness. Tell us what it feels for your career to win this belt again.
Well, it means everything, you know, for the legacy, bro. I do it for my kids, Ezekiel, Kyla, everybody I love back home. TriStar West, Condition X. I'm doing it for everybody at home.
Can you tell us something about Al Ain Dar Zain? You've been our guest here in your second home. Can you tell us something about Al Ain?
Well, it's a beautiful oasis. If you guys didn't know, there's forests, there's mountains, there's different animals. I mean, this place is beautiful. I would move here in an instant.
First of and last, congratulations. We hope to see you again and to defend. Any last words to all the people that came to watch you tonight?
Well, guys, you should all visit UAE, Al Ain, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I love this place. If you haven't been, then you're missing out on something big.
Your winner, Xavier Alaoui.
Well, a great win for the bread man. And this is just the first night of fights here from Al Ain, as UAE Warriors and its parent company, IHC and Palm Sports, pretty much sending a message to the world, lads, by flying out people from 20 different countries from around the world for 2 nights of fights and pulling it off in sensational fashion when people say it couldn't be done, proving yet again that this town, there's nothing like it, and this city and this country, these people are truly, truly special, and it's just halfway through this long weekend of fights.
Absolutely. I got to say a big thank you to UAE Warriors, CEO, founder Fouad Darwish, the entire staff, for grinding through and making sure that this event took place. All the change that happened, they just didn't take no for an answer, went forward, put on an amazing show.